Hey everyone, I'm doing my special occasion speech on an after dinner story. A couple years ago, I went on a snowboarding trip at Lake Tahoe. It's in the northern part of California, close to Sacramento. But on the way up there, we had some pretty bad luck. It started storming us as soon as we got on the road. About an hour into it, it started storming even worse, to where the road was full of puddles and we started hydroplaning everywhere. We almost crashed about 2 or 3 times, I would say. It was crazy. But about 2 hours later, when we were in Citrus Heights, we ended up getting a flat tire in the rain. It was terrible. It took us about an hour to fix it and get all the stuff ready. And then we got back on the road. As soon as we got into where it got snowy, we ended up we had to put on some chains, right? And put the chains on. We couldn't figure out how to get the chains on. It was unreal. Everything was just going wrong for us. So it took us about 2 hours to get the chains on. We finally get the chains on, and we get back on the road. We start to get into Donner Lake, and one of the chains breaks. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? Can somebody help us? And I go out there to look at the chains, and I'm out there for about 30 minutes trying to fix the chains, and a cop pulls up behind me. I'm like, what is going on? Why is he pulling up behind us? Well, we were on a slope. It was pretty icy on the hill, and the cop comes up to me. He's like, hey, what's wrong with your chains? Like, what's wrong with the tires? And I was like, oh, the chains they broke off. And I was like, do you think we'll be fine going down the hill? So we talked about 5 minutes. The cop then asked me if I was drinking, if I was under influence, and I was like, no, I'm not. He's like, well, you seem kind of different to me. You seem like you're under the influence. And I was like, well, you can go get your breathalyzer and test me. So the guy gets it, but first off, he makes me do a couple tests, and I was like, what is this guy doing? Are you serious? And after I did the test, I passed them all, thank God. And he ends up giving me the breathalyzer, right? I passed it the first time. He's like, okay, passed the first one. I'm gonna do it again just to check. So he does it again, pass again. So then the cop lets me go back in the car, and we drive down. He follows us for a couple miles down the hill, and then after he's done following us, we got off the road. We get to the city we're staying in, which is Lake Tahoe City, and we get there. We're about to get some food, and another cop pulls us over, and we're like, what is going on? Just having terrible luck the whole time. I couldn't believe it, and he pulls us over because we're playing our music too loud, and he can pull us over for that. But he ends up just giving us a warning, and we're on our way. And that's my special occasion speech. Thank you.